global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news for you, and the headline reads, Nigerians cry out as they say federal government wants to poison them. See details. But before we go into the news proper and further analysis, we would like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button below. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's go straight into the news of the day. The federal government have announced and ordered the disbursement of over 150 truckloads of seized bags of rice to the citizens of Nigeria in order to further cushion the COVID-19 effect. Nigerians are reacting in their numbers to the news, asking if it is the same rice that was reportedly referred to as being poisonous. As confirmed by the social media account of the personal assistant on news media to the president of Nigeria, I'm talking about Bashar, Ahmad, President Buhari had directed the customs to release the seized 150 trucks of rice for distribution to the masses. According to him, he said it's part of the federal government palliative measures to cushion the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The rice was ordered to be released by the customs for distribution across the country as part of the palliative measures to cushion the effect of COVID-19 on Nigerians. Since the news broke out, concerned Nigerians have continued to reiterate. While some feel this is a good development coming at the right time, some feel that for their safety, they want to know if these were the same as the rice that was seized by smugglers because they weren't good enough. According to custom boss Colonel Hamid Ibrahim Ali was explaining that foreign rice seized were poisonous some months back. Many want to know if it's the same rice that the federal government had ordered to be shared or not. In a moment, you're going to see the snapshot of where the foreign rice is poisonous by the CG Customs warning Nigeria. That's sometime ago, some months back, and Nigerians have gone to their social media handle and they pull out all those press release made by the DG and the CG of Customs saying that Nigeria, the rice that was being seized, foreign rice that was being imported, that were imported, they were actually poisonous and not fit for consumption. All of a sudden, the federal government is not insisting that Nigerians, the customs should release them for Nigerians to consume. Well, some social media handlers have started reacting. One of here says, "You don't have to eat the rice. The whole world is at war." Another person here is saying, "You mean it's the same rice you guys said is poisonous and unhealthy? What a policy inconsistency. I guess the canon no longer enough." So here is saying the 150 trucks of rice will be distributed under 18 minutes 23 seconds by Sadiya Buhari. He's referring to Sadiya Farouk. That's the humanitarian minister. This person here is saying that he has changed Sadiya Farouk's name to Sadiya Buhari and has called her interim wife of Buhari. This is crazy, honestly. Nigerians are not, they have no chill. So I say that she's going to distribute 150 trucks of rice in 18 minutes and 23 seconds. And I said this government always make impossibility to become possible in Nigeria. He said we distributed 2.5 billion naira cash under 24 hours by hand at a sitting. Nigeria, man, chai. This is a Guinness breaking record. By hand, they distributed 2.5 billion naira cash within 24 hours. That means the rice truck is a small business now. It's not a hard thing. 150 trucks is too small. Like he rightly said, 18 minutes, 23 seconds. Well, it's possible. The way the Nigeria is so corrupt, it's very doable. So I said, my brother, the thing tire me. So we that did not get the rice, we are not Nigerians again. I don't understand though. So here I say, we have 36 states plus the Federal Capital Territory, which means each state can get at least 3 truckloads of rice. This will go a long way. That is if it is normal, my brother. So I say, I doubt it will go by that logic. Population size will be determinant here. Are you sure it will even be? Nigeria is fantastically corrupt. This here says, where is the rice from? Kano. Besides the rice that will be shared, will it get to all the Nigerians or some Nigerians with privileges? Now. You have also answered the question. This one is audio rice for those Nigerians with privileges. This one here is saying rice we no now have model, them they will give people. But they even give the people have model now. There's no rice at all. You're not even sure if you're going to even get. This one here is saying, rice where them don't sell finish. Oh, because I could still remember sometime one of the Biafran one of the Biafran platforms, one young man came up and cried out, said that during the week to the pandemic lockdown in Enugu state, there's this warehouse where they actually locked down, the customs locked down and seized bags of rice, and he just noticed that he was passing by. He was supposed to, do a video on it, but unfortunately his battery was flat. So on his way back, he just noticed that people were coming in. Some ladies with a jab were going in. They will carry bags of rice on wheelbarrow and go. He was like, "What's going on here? Let me also not pass here." Pass by when there's some goodies here. Maybe God wants to order my steps. As he entered, he now realized, he asked one or two questions. They say, the Ajia lady that was wearing a hijab said, yes, then they sell bag rice here for 6,000. So if you want to go buy, make it go now. Then they sell rice for 6,000. He now went. As soon as he got to the people selling, he said, "Sorry, now good morning." He said, "Yeah, good morning. Yeah, may I will help you?" He said, I asked questions. They said, "Now they sell rice here 6,000 a bag. I want to buy." He said, "You don't finish." He said, what pained him the most, that it happened in Enugu state. They were selling the rice to people, to Hausa Muslims or Hausas, general Northerners, because he didn't specify, but he just mentioned Northerners were wearing hijab. And when he came around to see if he can take just one bag, they said it was not available. So, like one person here rightly said, "Are you sure they've not finished selling it?" This may end up being audio rice. So this is not Nigeria. Nigeria, we healthy. Let's continue. This one here is saying, foreign rice is poisonous to our health. Thank God for Buhari that cares about our lives and health. We will share foreign rice seized from smugglers to Nigerians. Under Buhari, no Nigeria will go hungry under this COVID-19. Now, wow. All manner, I tell you. This is really wonderful, I tell you. So many things. Foreign rice is poisonous. CG Customs warns Nigerians. But yes, camp controller of Customs warns Nigeria. But yet, it's that same rice that they want to share. But okay, but let's just generally, this one is those who commented on the platform, but let's just generally see what Nigerians online generally are saying about this. So this one here is saying, "My people, this is the most confused federal government I've ever seen in this nation, always complicating itself." And they tell you, today we are on it, tomorrow we are not on it. Today we did not do anything on 5G. Next thing, no. The 5G was not 5G. But no, we did not launch 5G. No, who said that? That's fake news. Next thing you hear, actually we launched 5G, but it was not 5G. Actually, it was 4G that we are using to test 5G. What kind of story is this? Today, no hate speech bill. Today, we'll enforce hate speech bill. Next thing they asked Uncle Lai Mohammed abroad. He said there's nothing like that. No. I'm not aware. Hate speech bill. If there was no video to that effect, he would have denied it. You just see that Nigeria, so many lies here and there. We don't even know what to believe. We have an integrity issue. It's so much. So I say, this on our president self now so people rise, you want share for Nigeria. The thing will go kill you, they don't near. So I said the rice has expired already. Okay, you can imagine how many months actually. You can imagine how many months actually, those rice were seized. It is not, that's if it's even still available, because I have this guts feeling that it's even not available as I've seized it. This rice, they said it was poisonous. People brought in rice. Importers brought, now it affected a lot of persons into that rice business. A lot of Igbo guys, Biafrans, are into that business. A whole lot of them, and other Nigerians too entered into that business because it's a staple food. Rice is a staple food in Nigeria. So if you go into it, you can't make loss because we love rice in Nigeria a lot. Now, when the whole thing of, yes, it was nice. It helped what's it called? Local producers of rice to grow. But what made them? They had to demarketize they scattered the profitability and They ran a wrong advert, let me put it that way, on the rice issue, foreign rice. They said it was poisonous, mucor was growing on it, and they generally discouraged Nigerians from buying it. No problem. But why are we now sending back that same rice that we call poisonous? Why are we giving it to Nigerians? Why are you saying they should share it back to Nigerians? They should die of COVID-19. If they don't die of COVID-19, they should die of poisonous rice. Then if the rice was not poisonous, why then did you lie to Nigerians that those foreign rice were poisonous? And okay, if you said it was poisonous, why didn't you burn it? Why didn't you incinerate it? Why didn't you throw it away? Why did you keep it in the warehouse waiting for this moment to share it back to Nigerians? It doesn't just add up. Now, if it was done just to, bastardize some person's businesses, they actually succeeded, because these are 150 truckloads of rice. Those are monies people used to do importation. Oh God, now you're not giving us free. And the problem is, it may not even come to the common Nigerian. It may actually be for selected few. We have in Nigeria, we have two classes of citizens. We have those who are the real Nigerians, and we have those who came to support Nigerians. We have those who are superior citizens, and then we have minority citizens. But unfortunately, though they say it's the same law that governs us, but there are some Nigerians that are more superior than others. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that those who are more superior than the others may likely be the one to get this. Remember, they keep shouting that they have, like one person rightly said, that the Farouk, the humanitarian minister, shared 2.4 billion naira by hand within 24 hours. And, there was a time she tweeted, another person said the tweet was deleted, that she said there's no need giving to the South, that the Northerners are really poor, that the ones that are vulnerable, and they gave the 5,000. They say I had to count it for like January, February, March, April, so it has to be 20,000 for 5,000 times 4 months. That's 20,000. She has to give them by hand. And then someone asked the question: are we not Nigerians? Is the COVID-19? Is this selecting people? It's not selecting people. It cuts across everyone. So if you are giving palliatives to cushion the effect of COVID-19, it should be the whole state. It should be the whole Nigeria, and not just selected. If you're saying these are the ones that are the poorest among the poorest, what was the asset to use to generate it? We don't know. And this may also be the same thing they'll probably use over in this issue of rice distribution. The truth of the matter is, if the rice is still available, if it has not been sold a long time ago, what is going to be the yardstick to which they're going to share and distribute this rice? We keep hearing audio promises. We keep hearing, oh, we have given this. They will snap some one or two pictures, and that will be the end. See, these people, they don't have joy. Honestly, they don't have joy. They're not even making the thing interesting at all. You tell people to sit at home, and just fairly recently, in the moment you're going to see the video, some youth, out of hunger, they had no money. There was no money. They were hungry. They went into the street looking for rats. They caught rat. I saw it. My heart bled. They went look for rat, over 30 to 50 rats, small, tiny looking rats. They gathered it all, put salt, remove the intestine, put salt, put maggi, put pepper, roasted it, made peppered stew with it, red oil and all that, and they ate. Now, we may not be looking at COVID-19, we may be looking at another epidemic coming out, another disease springing out from Nigeria, born out of hunger, eating things we ought not eat. Some people will say rat is a delicacy in some places. Well, I don't know, but I know that there was a time in Nigeria, Lassa fever, which emanated from rat and rat urine, killed a lot of Nigerians. It took the intervention of medical science and God to deliver Nigeria, such that they even warned all this drinking of garri that's always customary in Nigerian setting, where you take garri with milk and sugar, for those who have swag. Those who don't have the swag, they can take jebu garri with salt, it makes a lot of brain. If you have coconut or groundnut, you take with it, it makes a lot of brain then, with cold, pure water. Choy, makes sense. But now they had to stop all those drinking of garri simply because, the issue of Lassa fever and urine was killing people. We have to stop it. Now they're not eating rats because of poverty. There is no money, there's hunger in the land. Of course, like Muhammad said, there's no hunger in the land. He keeps saying that he didn't say that. We keep hearing, we said this, we didn't say this. We're tired of not even knowing what is what. But the truth be told, we don't know how this thing is going to be shared, but it's left for the federal government again to tell us how this is going to be shared. As usual, it may end up being an audio rights distribution. What do you think? Let's go to our comment section. What do you think about the rights distribution that they are saying they're going to redistribute the same rights that the CG of Customs said some months back that is very pointless?